Hi there and welcome to High School Sports Zone. We've taken the show on the road for the first time in 2016. We're here at Minto Field. We've got some lacrosse going on behind us. We'll have highlights of that on this week's show and lots of action in junior volleyball. We're into the playoff season there, and in the junior girls Tier 1 division, we've got a great preliminary matchup between John McCrae and Glebe, two of the top teams in the city this year. Not often these teams meet up early in the playoffs, but we've got a great matchup for you later on in the show. As I mentioned, we do have lacrosse highlights though, and we'll have a rematch of last year's Single A AA City Championship with Osgoode meeting up with St. Mark.
St. Mark's number 12 made the pass to number 7, who fought off the first defender at the corner of the field, then cut to the middle, where he beat the goalie inside the post to put the Lions up 1-0. Right off the ensuing face-off, Osgoode moved the ball up the field, where number 20 received a pass, made no mistake with his shot, and the game was tied at 1. The goal seemed to provide a spark to Osgoode, as again right off the face-off, number 98 won the draw, where he found number 7 in close. 7 buried his shot to put the Panthers up 2-1. Osgoode's number 25 came down the left side of the field and found number 7 in front of the net, who scored his second of the game to put the Panthers up 3-1. The Panthers' number 29 made a great individual effort as he carried the ball from behind the net, avoided a couple checks, and then fired the ball from 15 yards out to put Osgoode up 4-1. It took a while for St. Mark's to move the ball down the field, but when they did, it was number 2 picking up the loose ball and shooting it through traffic to bring the Lions within 2, as they now trailed 4-2. Osgoode's number 7 found himself in the role of setup man as he made a pass from behind the net to number 70. The Panthers regained a 3-goal lead at 5-2. The Panthers' number 7 was at it again as he beat St. Mark's defender from behind the net, cut in front, and scored a hat-trick to put Osgoode up 6-2, heading into halftime. St. Mark's number 7 pinballed his way through the Osgoode defense as he scored his second goal of the game, and the Lions now trailed 6-3. A nice passing play from St. Mark's to number 10 led to another goal, and the Lions were within 2 at 6-4. But the Panthers would answer back as number 7 made a long pass to number 44, who squeezed between the two defensemen and still managed to score. Osgoode was in front, 7-4. St. Mark's number 7 would take the ball from his own end, and after the ball came loose, he would recover, elude a check, and go all the way to the other end and score his hat-trick and cut the deficit to 2 goals, 7-5 for Osgoode. Osgoode's number 98 would find who else, number 7, who quickly scored his 4th goal of the game, and the Panthers are now ahead 8-5. Not long after that, Panthers number 20 would barge his way through and beat the goalie on the short side for his second. Osgoode once again was up by 4 goals at 9-5. Less than a minute later, Osgoode's number 98 showed great determination, outworking a cluster of St. Mark's defenders to put his team up 10-5. St. Mark's would score late, but Osgoode dominated in the season opener with a 10-6 victory. In other boys lacrosse action, it was South Carleton taking on St. Francis Xavier. The Storm's number 8 carried the ball from midfield to give South Carleton an early 1-0 lead. It didn't take long for South Carleton to add to their lead, as number 77 faked a defender at the side of the net and cut to the front, where he beat a couple more defensemen as well as the goalie to give the Storm a 2-0 lead. The Storm's number 77 made a beautiful pass to number 98, 3-0 for South Carleton. The Coyotes had a great chance to get on the board, but number 22 was stoned point-blank range by the South Carleton goaltender. The Storm played a good game of keep-away, which led to number 77 scoring his second of the game, giving South Carleton a 4-0 lead. St. FX beat the Storm's goalie early in the second half as number 22 cut to the side and went bar down as the Coyotes now trailed 4-1. South Carleton would answer back as number 72 carried the ball towards the net and found number 2 in front. His shot went over the goalie and gave South Carleton a 5-1 lead. St. Francis Xavier didn't quit as number 22 picked up the loose ball in front and shot it to the top of the net for his second of the game, and St. FX trailed 5-2. South Carleton's number 77 did a nice give and go with number 8, who took the ball to the net to put the Storm ahead 6-2. It was South Carleton's number 77 again earning an assist as his pass found a streaking number 96, who quickly buried his shot to give his team a 7-2 lead. Number 77 decided he would do the work himself as he carried the ball and made a sick behind-the-back shot to give him a hat-trick and South Carleton an 8-2 lead. 77 was at it again as he faked low and went high to make the final score 9-2 for South Carleton over St. Francis Xavier. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Dave Davies.
After making it to the semifinals last season, John McCrae hoped to get off to a quick start as they faced West Carleton in their season opener. John McCrae's Jake Patterson strikes first blood early in the game, giving John McCrae a 1-0 lead. John McCrae's Drew Frigo scores a goal from in tight, giving his team the lead 2-0. A goal from West Carleton's number 15 keeps the Lions in the game. Score is 3-1. Another goal from West Carleton's number 15 tightens the gap, but the game still remains in John McCrae's favor, 3-2. A goal from West Carleton's number 7 ties the game seconds before halftime. A goal from John McCrae's number 2 gives his team the lead in the second half. A hat-trick goal from West Carleton's number 15 makes the game tied at 4. A goal from West Carleton's number 7 makes the game 5-5. A quick goal from John McCrae's Drew Frigo gives his team the lead in the dying seconds of the game. John McCrae goes on to win 6-5. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Vic Shukla.
Last season's boys lacrosse city finalists Mother Teresa opened up their season against Nepean on Monday. Nepean's number 14 started the game off with a nice swing, 1-0 Nepean. Mother Teresa's number 24 sniped the ball into the net to tie it up. Mother Teresa's 22 deked out a few players but missed the net. Mother Teresa's 31 came in from the right side and upped the score to 2-1. 34 of Mother Teresa shot the ball and sniped it in to make their lead 3-1. 28 of Mother Teresa ran in and shot the ball hard to make it a 3-goal lead. Nepean's number 14 broke Mother Teresa's 3-goal lead. Nepean now trailing 4-2. Mother Teresa's number 31 swung the ball into the net going left side. Mother Teresa 5-2. Nepean's amazing passing play ended up with number 13 scoring a goal. Nepean trailing 3-5. Mother Teresa secured their win with a last-minute goal by number 15, who jumped out and shot it in. Mother Teresa 6, Nepean 3. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Justin Genscher.
We've got lots of playoff volleyball for you this week, and we'll take a look at the Junior Boys Tier 1 division after the break.